This video is not for kids. Welcome back to the Nerd Bar. Today we're going to try to finally do a somewhat serious video. Something that's very important that's going on right now that everybody kind of needs to pay attention to. So hopefully you have heard, if you haven't, about the COPPA, FTC, YouTube thing going on right now, okay? Let me just tell you some specifics here. COPPA, what is COPPA? It is the Child Online Privacy Protection Act, okay? Established in 1998 to keep kids' information from being put out on the internet to avoid, I don't know, rapists or whatever freakazoids out there trying to screw with little kids, okay? So their name, address, all sorts of stuff like that, okay? And then I think in 2012, they redid it to where it would say also collecting data on children. And so what has happened is YouTube has been caught knowingly allowing kids under the age of 13, which would be considered the kid here. When they say kid is 12 and under, to allow them to have YouTube channels and have them be on YouTube, knowing they're there, and they're targeting. They were caught targeting kids with ads. So that was essentially collecting data. Okay. So they got fined $170 million. Yeah, $170 million. So with the settlement, okay, I think they were charged actually $42,000 per video that was in violation. And so they wound up settling on $170 million. And part of that settlement was to put the responsibility on the creators. Okay? So what does that mean for you and me? Well, that means a lot of stuff. Okay? Let me sit down. Now, everything that's going on right now, the first kind of initial phase has already started. That's where YouTube has made it an option to click whether your video was made for kids or not made for kids. Okay? What is the difference? If your video is made for kids, you are not allowed to have the like option, I believe. No, comments are turned off. You cannot share the video. You cannot put the video in a playlist to watch later. The video is not searchable, and you can't monetize the video. So basically, it's a worthless piece of shit. Okay? So, in turn, most people will probably go, well, then it's not made for kids. Okay? Which, even if it's true, if your video is marked as not made for kids, and the FTC deems it made for kids, you can be fined up to $42,000. Now, YouTube has not been a very big help with this because they said they're not going to give any advice on what it means to be designed for kids or be attractive for kids. The video is not, they're not giving you any specifics here. They've given you a few examples, but I think some of the examples were if it's about toys, if it's about cartoons, if it's got any animation in it at all, if it's got fast-moving graphics, if it's got bright colors, and I can't really remember anymore. But that's enough to say that's freaking stupid, okay? Now, like myself, and probably like all of you watching this right now, I don't collect any data. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not collecting any data. That's YouTube collecting data, okay? So I don't know why that responsibility has to come on us, but that's YouTube's way of copping out. So, what are we to do? Because potentially every video is attractive to kids. Cooking shows. Kids eat. Kids like food. Okay, does that make it a kids video? I don't know. Kids like motorcycles. So a motorcycle crash video, is that for kids? I don't know. Toys. Kids like toys. Does this mean all my toys means all my videos are for kids? No, my videos are not for kids. I do not. I'm in a bar. I drink. I smoke. I cuss. Lots. And I have to cuss more now to make sure that they're not made for kids. Now, I do feature my youngest daughter in some of my videos. I don't even let her watch YouTube without me there. The only thing on her tablet is YouTube Kids. She can watch that without me, but if she wants to get on regular YouTube, I have to okay what she's watching. And I think that's the job of the parent, not the job of the government. So here's what's going to happen. You mark yours for not made for kids. They come in, they say, well, this is child attractive. You get fined $42,000. You're screwed. That's life-changing money right there. If somebody handed me a bill for 42 grand right now, and that's per video. That's not just a fine for overall. That's per video. So if they find you've got 200 videos and they find all your videos in violation, that's $42,000 per video. Okay? That'll make your butthole pucker. But I have a theory. Now, I am no lawyer. Okay? I did watch a lot of Perry Mason growing up, but I am no lawyer. So don't take any advice from me, please. I'm just giving you my opinion on what's happening and what I think will happen. Now, if an unmonetized channel, does a toy review, okay, on whatever toy. It's funny, I'm looking around to grab a toy, and I have 8 million toys. Like, there's not one to grab. Okay, let's do this. I want to do a review on Mjolnir, okay? As for adults. I'm not going, hey, little guy, let's talk about Mjolnir. I say, this fucking thing is sweet. This fucking thing is sweet. I'm directing this towards adults. Okay, so, anyway, I'm a unmonetized channel, okay? I do not put ads on mine, not because I don't want to, but because I'm not there yet. So, regardless, if I make this review about Mjolnir, and I say, look, this isn't for kids, and the FTC comes back, or YouTube comes back and says, hey, yeah, no, this is a kid's video, it's got a toy in it, it's a superhero, it's toy, it's for kids, I'm going to be fined $42,000. But why? I am not playing videos on my ads, I'm not monetized, therefore there's no data collection, therefore there's no violation of COPPA, okay? That's where the problem is. It's not the ads, it's the data collection. That's the issue here. And I'm not collecting data. If I'm not even playing ads on there, YouTube's not even collecting data from me. So why the hell would you mess with me? My theory is that this is going to come more to monetization and data collection. If YouTube is collecting data on my video, that's on them, because I don't know anything about it. I've got nothing to do with it. So I don't know why I would be fined. But we are all potentially at risk. I know probably 90% of the people watching this video right now, 90% of the 4 people watching this video right now, we deal with Funko Pops, we deal with toys, we deal with unboxings of toys, collectible things. This is a big deal. This is actually a pretty big deal. I think we all should be very well informed on what's going on, and don't think that something crazy is not going to happen, because this is a government we're talking about, okay? You know, in YouTube, when you try to get information from them, they put out a few videos. They say, well, you may want to get a lawyer and talk to a lawyer. Well, last time I checked, I don't have a lawyer in my back pocket, and I don't make any money from this channel. Matter of fact, this channel costs me a shit ton of money. It really does. It costs me a shit ton. Shitty shit, shit, fart shit. That's how much money it costs me. A lot. I don't make anything from this. I don't have a lawyer on call. I can't call up my lawyer, and so, like, if you ever hear me say, I'll call my lawyer and sue your ass, I don't have one. It's a bullshit lie. It's total shit. They're saying because they want to take all liability off their hands. They want to go, hey, no, he made the video. No, you collected the data. I didn't do shit, but made a kick-ass video starring a handsome man. Hell yeah, I said it. Now, do I think that they're going to be fining a ton of people? I think they will fine some people, and I think it will be the bigger, big-name channels that make tons of money. I think they're going to use one of them as an example. I don't think it'll be any of the smaller guys right away. And There's also the chance that this may not go through. And there are ways, I'll talk about that in a minute, that you guys can take part in that. But I think the definition of what you can be fined is up to $42,000. Why would you fine somebody 42 grand for making a video about a fake hammer, especially when there's no data being collected from that? There's no targeted ads, there's none of that stuff. So, what is in the future for YouTube? My thoughts. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not even really all super well informed about what's going on here, as some people are. And I'm going to link a couple of really good videos down below for you guys to watch and really get informed, and we'll talk about that later. But what's going to the future of YouTube? Okay, so if you are going to say, okay, I don't want to get fined, so I'm going to mark all my shit for kids. Well, your videos then become unwatchable. You can't even search them. The only way that they could actually find your videos, if they were searching through their subscription and go to your channel every day and see that you had posted a video. You'll never be, no notifications, no hitting the bell button, none of that shit. Your video's unwatchable. So, it seems to me like they're trying to gear it more towards adults, because they're not supposed to have kids. You have to be 13 to have a YouTube account. But I don't think it's going to fix anything, because what's going to wind up ultimately happening is everything's going to be geared towards adults. And the people that allow their children to watch YouTube, which I have no problem with, that you're one of those people that do that. I don't. Even though I cuss and stuff from it, I just, that's me. That's my kid. They're learning from their dad. I don't want them learning from some stranger or whatever else is going on out there. But if you're one of those people, okay, that's cool. But what's going to be only searchable is highly adult content, which is guns and smoking and drinking and cussing and fighting and whatever else. So, what I think ultimately it'll end YouTube. It really will, because all it's going to take is one person to get fined. The rest of these creators to find out that one person got fined, and I can tell you right now, I'm not taking that risk. I'll be done. If I find out somebody got a $42,000 fine, I'm gone. I'm done. This channel is done. I am not going to risk. I'm going to put my family at risk for that. That's silly. So it's disheartening, but kids will be watching worse videos than they were before, is what's ultimately going to happen. So it's just a weird direction, and I don't think it's going to work out the way they think it will. And it's just kind of sad, because I think I started this on channel in like May of last year, as just a way to not want to kill people. You know, it was my outlet to, I've always been a nerd collector. I've always been a nerd shit. And so it was an outlet for me to just have fun and something different to think about besides bills and work and everything else in life. And so I feel like that's getting taken away. Now, there is something you can do. You can go and sign the petition. I'll link a couple of videos below that have the petition, and go in there and tell the FTC what you think. Tell them what you think this is going to do, and tell them what YouTube means to you as a creator, and tell them what your story is, and just tell them what's going on. Give them tell them your opinion, and let them know that this is not going to work. This is not going to help anybody. This is going to be the end of YouTube. All this is going to do is wind up having another platform created that's adult only. They will make sure it's adult only, and YouTube will be done. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I think YouTube would fight to stay around. But you never know. You never know. Now, also, so you have the option right now to go back to all your other videos. What you have to do, you can either mark your entire channel as not made for kids, or you can go back to each separate video. So you need to make sure you do that, okay? Number one, go back through, mark them, made for kids, not made for kids. And just remember the stipulations on made for kids. What will happen? No comments, no sharing, no notifications, no end screen, no cards on the video, no, can't put it on a playlist. Basically useless, okay? So, but also, if you feature a minor model in your video, if you feature a minor child actor in your video, and all the other things we said, toys, cookies, anything that would be attractive to a child. A child would be attracted to anything. A kid would be attracted to this gun. if he's fucked up enough. You know what I mean? So how are we to determine what is attractive to a child? Should we make all our videos black and white and everybody just go, every third word, yes, hi, shit, I'm just going to going to do a shit review on this ass piece. You know, like, what are we supposed to do? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. After I drink this beer, because this video is not for kids, I am going to just ride the storm out. I am not giving up on this just yet. When I find out it gets bad and it's getting insane, I'm gone. But until then, I'm just going to keep doing what I have been doing. I probably will not feature my daughter Bree in any more videos. I may have to go back and delete those videos. I don't know. I really hope not, because I had fun doing them, she had fun doing them. But I don't want it to be mistaken that they're geared towards kids. They are not. I even drink in the videos with my daughter. So this is a bar. I have alcohol. It's not made for kids. I don't have to convince you that, you know, if you've ever seen one of my videos. So, anyway, I'm going to keep riding the storm out. I've got a few more videos that will be coming up this week, actually. And so all I want to say and what I want to really stress is that get informed. Make sure you're going through and tagging your old videos. YouTube has already done a sweep where they go through with their AI system and have marked videos according to what they think. You don't want that. You don't want that because it's not going to work, for one. Their system is severely flawed. And you want to go through and mark your videos, okay? Because all of a sudden, you know, especially if you monetize, that you're going to be losing money. That's another thing. You can't monetize those kids' videos. They said they will be able to play ads, but you'll be making about 90% less of the revenue that you were making before. So that's horse shit. So if you ever planned on making a living off of YouTube or making money, period, I would be happy if I ever made $40 a month off this, because that would take a little heat off of all the crap that I buy. But if it's deemed for children, you won't be able to monetize anything. So please watch the videos I've got down below. Sign the petition. Do what you can. Stay informed. Treat this seriously, and don't give up just yet. There is a chance that this just won't fly. Google and YouTube are very powerful people. More powerful than the government? I don't know. But I think if they started to see numbers dwindle, because I mean, they're there to make money. This is a company. This is a company. The ads, they make money off of the ads. If they can't put ads on kids' targeted videos, and you're going to lose all that. And gaming, you know, like Lego builds, stuff like that. It's all in it, man. We're all at risk. We're all at risk, regardless of what kind of video you do. If you have a video where all you do is eat paper towels, you are at risk because a kid may want to eat paper towels. That's how stupid it is, and there's no standard, there's no line. So anyway, I just wanted to get a video out there. I'm sorry this wasn't a video about nerd stuff, but I think it's important to get this stuff out there, and I think you should share the information with a lot of your YouTubers, because a lot of people don't watch YouTube like I do. I watch it a lot, and I saw this happen back in the time, and I've been keeping up with it as much as possible, watching the conferences and shit like that, to see what's going on, because I'm at risk. I'm potentially at risk. We're all potentially at risk. So just be informed. Go back, tag your videos. Stay educated on what's happening and what's new happening each time, because this may change. It may get worse. It may get better. I don't know. Just stay informed. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and peace and chicken grease.